Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to the 10th ever Pondcast. Whoa, what's that?
Oh, let's give it a poke.
Whoa.
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 Where are we?
I don't know, but it looks like we're in a really old version of the Pondcast or something. Look at this, it's a projector. What does this do?
Before we really get to the bottom of why we're in some retro Pondcast set, we're going to announce the winner of the GoPro from our holiday Pondtest later in the show. And we're of course going to give away some more goodies in the next Pondtest.
But why are we here? Oh. Hello?
It's Buzz.
Apollo 11 astronaut Buzz Aldrin? Whoa!
Tell them about those public domain clips.
Cool, thanks Buzz.
What did he say?
He said that we were transported here so we could talk about the Public Domain Project because Pond5 is now offering thousands of videos, photos, sound effects, and music tracks from the public domain 100% free at the click of a button.
That makes perfect sense. The public domain launch. Buzz is so smart. But what is public domain?
Well, why don't you allow me to explain to you a little? Public domain is content that isn't subject to copyright and is available for use because the copyright has expired. It's been removed or it may not even apply from the start. Like for instance NASA, historic war footage, or this man diving into a pool. I give it a 7.5. A copyright can also be canceled if it's disparaging to a group of people. I'm looking at you, Washington Redskins. And that's where we find ourselves here in the ambiguous time of yesteryear, where a lot of our public domain footage was created. Big shout out to the Pond5 crew who got this done, by the way. We know they worked very hard in this huge endeavor. Oh hey, speaking of huge endeavors.
Yes, indeed. You can see all the space shuttle launches. Oh, we've even got civil rights movements of the 1960s. The failed tests of the first ever government hovercrafts, or govercrafts as I like to call them. Archival military films, and footage as far back as 1899. And wait, what the Helsinki? We've got footage from the 1952 Olympics. This is some major Coolidge, and this is some President Coolidge.
An even bigger kick than seeing all this fascinating archival footage is imagining the countless ways you can use it, like mini films, TV shows, and historical documentaries do. That hepcat Martin Scorsese even devoted an entire film to the work of George Méliès, whose most famous film, A Trip to the Moon, is now part of the public domain. See, you can even be like Scorsese and go public domain crazy.
Or you could be like Stanley Kubrick and make your own version of what my husband likes to say, the so-called moon landing. He says, just look at those shadows on the rocks. And look, the flag wouldn't wave that much if it was really outer space. And what about those footprints? How could those stay formed when there's no moisture on the moon, huh? It's gotta be fake. Because look, it's not that hard to simulate. I'm on the moon. Somebody save me!
I'd like to make something ourselves using just the free public domain content that's available. You all right?
Thank you.
Good. Let's throw in a good public domain song to really give it some oomph.
How about the happy birthday song?
No. That is not in the public domain. Roll the clip.
Industry, war, science, rockets, rocket science. The ever-changing 20th century is a sight to behold. Why, take a look at our troops overseas. They're learning the valuable skills that can help them in global conflicts, such as marksmanship, military strategy, first aid, and the ever-important elephant netting. Helping to get our men the supplies and arms they need are our factory workers. Watch as our highly skilled men and women crank, pound, yank, and twist any number of knobs and contraptions, including whatever it is this woman is doing with this white stuff. And it doesn't stop there. Our scientists are making a difference when it comes to the world of medical breakthroughs. Why, Sally here, I mean Dr. Browning, Could be mixing a $1 billion potion. It changes the world someday. Shake that potion good, Doctor. And what about astronauts? They braved zero gravity and all those chest electrodes. They traveled further than anyone else had before. But they still haven't visited Uranus. What could we bring back from Uranus? Is Uranus a very gassy planet? What will the future hold for Uranus? Only time will tell. Now, on to the 21st century.
Time to give out some Pond prizes. Thanks to everyone who participated in our holiday giveaway. We hope you were jubilated producing your holiday videos. The winner of our Pondtest goes to...
Congratulations to 2 Guggenheimer for their funny and original take on the Christmas montage. And for this month's Pondtest, we want you to put a caption to this special public domain clip in our corresponding Facebook page.
What is a Facebook?
I don't know.
Either way, the caption with the most likes will win $50 and,
The phone.
yes, this current phone used in the episode of the Pondcast. It's the bee's knees. You'll also win some fun Pond5 flair along the way. Go ahead and caption.
Toodaloo, all you amazing media makers. We'll see you next month in the Pondcast. As always, we made this show using content you can find on pond5.com, including all the free public domain content like this.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, because they are hard.
And this.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
All this fabulous public domain content can be found at pond5.com/free. There you can also learn more about browsing, downloading, and rules for usage.
Time for us to take a trip to the moon. Farewell.